Um, so a lot of you still had some questions on how I did some of the special effects in this video. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff I did. Now, first thing I'm going to show you is how I did a helicopter. And as it loads up here, so the bottom layer is just me filming in my kitchen right there. There we go. So basically, pretty much what this footage is, it's a 3D model helicopter on a green screen. Or a 3D model helicopter with a green background. So basically, what I did is in the search bar right there, used something called Keylight. And what Keylight is, it's a program to help in After Effects that's built in to help green screen. It's actually won quite a few awards, actually, which I don't know how that's possible. What award would it win? But it's won awards, so yeah. So if we scroll through here, that green screen is actually really good. We didn't have to mask anything out, luckily. So yeah, it still looks kind of like a cartoony-ish. Could I say that? Is that an actual word? But basically, what I did to make it look good is I typed in their levels and curves, and I put it to a bottom layer. And the reason I put it to a bottom layer is because the bottom layer, as you'll see in a minute, is the raw footage, and the top layer is actually just the helicopter. So, as you can see there. Alright, so we're going to do something that's called the S-curve, which brightens it up more. On the top, see there, it brightens it more and gives it more contrast. Like that. That's what's called the S-curve. And strangely enough, it makes the helicopter look more real. Or as real as it can look. So, yeah, that's the helicopter effect. So for this helicopter, I did something a little bit different. Still the same kind of helicopter, except the footage is laying on the ground. So I masked a little bit out, and you can see some of the masks on the landing gear. But the reason I masked it out is because the helicopter cast a shadow. So yeah, as you can see in a second here, I go over one of the muzzle flares. Basically, I'm not going to teach you guys how to do muzzle flares. There are billions of tutorials. Just look them up. So for that shot, I actually used a skateboard, which one of the difficulties was I had to get a rolled up towel behind on like the back of the camera almost slightly, so it was pointing down. And that's actually how I got this shot and why it's so smooth. And as you can see, I transitioned the focus from the Hummer over to Lamborghini. So, yeah. Alright, so next one I got a lot of questions about is how I did the missile. So, I basically just took a 3D missile on a green background again. Oh, and by the way, this shot was also done with the skateboard. I basically, like, more than half the film this shot using the camera tripod setup. So there I am again using Keylight again, and my computer is running a bit slow. So, alright, so what I basically did is I did something called keyframing, which is basically kind of like stop motion, where you take one part of it, you move up a frame, you move the object, and essentially I just did that to where the missile moved up and out of the shot. Well, that's basically it for all I did. I have nothing else to tell you except I used color correct, that S-curve for pretty much everything I did, and the fact that I used iMovie. So yeah, new video next week. See you till then. Bye.